The guys are excited. We're running a good DMR. And they're looking forward to that, and they're all healthy. Jesse's doing a 5K, 3K double, and he's the healthiest he's been in 2 years. Jolson's running the mile. They're just excited about those prospects. And the meet has set up now with the heat sheets have come out, and we're in good heats, we're in good lanes, and so we're really positive. I think Carson and Shaquem in the DMR are going to be are ready to do a real solid job, and I think Quay is ready to do something else in the as the 800 leg of that relay. Josh Tupper has been progressing quite a ways. He could potentially break 50 in the 400. So I think that's good. Jesse's poised and ready for a really good 5K, and we're keeping our fingers crossed on that we've got the timing right on that. And Kyle Blows has looked fantastic in practice this week. One of the good indicators that we're going to have a good meet this weekend is we had kind of 3 or 4 meets in a row where all of the men were getting personal best, and then we went up to Cornell last week and they fell flat. And typically when you fall flat the week before a conference championship, it means that you've hit your peak, right? Because you've worked them pretty hard that week, and they're fallen, they're not quite at the performance level. But then as soon as we got early into the workouts on Monday and Tuesday, people were looking much sharper than they were on Saturday, which tells me that we've probably caught it right.
Well, I think the first person that comes to mind is Destiny Foster. I mean, she's coming off a tremendous cross-country season. She was all ECAC, all PSAC, all region. She's just been doing great. She's been getting better with each race. Her race at Michigan, I think she exceeded what she even thought she could run. Improving in the 5K by a minute and a half is amazing. So I think it'll be interesting this weekend to see how she really runs, against the conference's best athletes, because she hasn't had the chance to really run against everybody yet, on the track at least. So I think that sets us up pretty well. She's going to be doing the 5K and she's going to be doing the 3K, and she's ranked right now 6th and 7th in each of those races. So I think she'll be pretty strong going into those. Obviously, distances is something that we've traditionally done well in. So to go along with that, we have Allison McCurry, who's also going to be running in the 3K and the 5K. She set personal bests in both of those. And then Lauren Orrs and Sarah Moran are also going to be 2 people to watch out for in the distance. Looking to our field event, Charles C. Bowen has had a tremendous season. She's came in as a freshman, obviously, never having done indoor track. And the first meet at Brockport, she went out and she qualified for the conference meet. Had a little bit of a setback with an injury. It was a little bit frustrated, obviously, but she knew what she needed to do, and her long-term goal was to be able to be healthy to compete at the conference meet. Luckily, she was able to come back the last 2 regular season meets, and she improved this past weekend at Cornell by 9 inches in the pole vault. So that basically brought her from ranked 18th in the conference, tied to 6th right now going to conference. So we're really excited to see what she does with that. So looking over to the throws, Jenna Hofer, amazing season. She's probably the healthiest that she's ever been going into the conference meet. She's going to be doing the weight throw, broke the school record twice already, and has just gotten better with each meet. So she's going to be someone to watch out for. We have Allison Macon, who's going to be running the 800, and Destiny Parks, who's going to be running the mile. They're both set up pretty well. They've both been improving like everybody else throughout the season, and they're pretty strong going to conference. And those 2 are going to team up with Mel Hartley and Mel Hilliard for the distance medley relay, which has always been a pretty strong event for us at the conference meet. So we're pretty excited to see how they do. We're also excited to see how Rachel Hohenwater does in the weight throw. She's only done it a few times, and last week at Cornell she qualified for the conference meet, and considering that it's a new event for her, we think that she has a lot of potential in that. So we're pretty excited about that. All in all, we have 11 people going to the conference meet. 9 of them are freshmen and sophomore, which shows you how young our team is. With that being said, everybody in their respective events is set up pretty well, and we're excited to see what they do this weekend, but we're also excited to see how our team does over the next few years.